All right, guys, what's up? This is Manny's podcast experience. And today's special guest is Murrad, and he is a paranormal investigator from the channel. What is it? Exploring. I don't want to butcher it.
Exploring with Murrad.
Exploring with Murrad. Thank you. Let me just
And
real
I
quick.
can't see chat again. There's no chat.
No chat? Oh. Oh, no.
You must have it turned off. I think you have it hidden.
Hold on.
But yes.
Hold on. Sorry. Dang it. So we're live. Just give me 1 second, guys. And all right, man, let me know now.
Let me refresh. Hold on. You got to refresh every time. 4 watching. Nope, no chat.
Oh boy. Anyone know how to fix it?
Yeah, you actually gotta log back out, go into your settings, and then take out. You must have the chat off. You have to go turn it back on in the settings.
All right, settings.
So how about this? Let's make it for 4 o'clock. Okay, try to figure it out if you can, and then
oh, for 7. Well, that's the thing. I need.
Yeah, it says the chat is disabled. So you got to enable the chat.
Yeah, I thought I fixed
it. When you have it click, make sure the arrow's clicked on, not off. If you unclick the arrow, it'll turn it off. We got 3 watching right now, and
Thank
no one can
watching. I know. All right. Wait a minute. Well, how is it disabled? So that means, see, I unchecked this, and therefore checking it, it's going to show the chat. So that means
when you uncheck it, that means that you don't want it. When you check it, it's going to show that you want it.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It's confusing because I thought for some reason if it was checked, that means that it's going to show. But with this,
I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it.
I know. So I know we're still live. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Though I had this fixed. Well, I'm learning.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Don't worry about it, buddy. It's cool. Even I still got to learn stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect either.
Computer is being slow right now. All right. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. We got this. All right, so we're gonna do that. There we go. I see people now.
Yeah, but do you see your chat though?
That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing top chat right now. Live chat. Oh, it's slow mode. So maybe I need to hold on. I see my chat. Finally. Let me take it off of slow mode.
Okay, there it is. Now I see it. Okay, I see. Hi, Monty. Yeah, I can see the chat now.
Is it moving slow? I'm gonna fix that right now. Give me a second, guys. My bad, my bad. It's so confusing. For me, it is. I guess I'm still new to trying to stream better. Hold on.
We got 3 people watching. Hey, TJ Smith, buddy, what's up? How you doing?
All right.
You might want a couple mods in here too. Slow mode is on.
Is it on or is it off?
It says it's on.
Oh,
so it's gonna send a message every 60 seconds.
Gotcha. All right.
Oh, everybody's starting to come on here. See?
All right.
Hi, man.
Appreciate it, guys. Be here. Okay. Now it should be turned off.
Slow mode is off. Chat away. Okay, good.
Okay. I just want to make sure taking care of that finally. All right, guys. All right. I guess now we're good. We're ready to roll. All right, guys. So welcome to Manny's podcast experience. Glad that you guys are here. Glad that you're able to watch this. So my host, my guest here is Murrad from Exploring with Murrad's channel. And today we're gonna get to know more about him, know more about his stories. I know you've been doing it for over how many years? You've been doing paranormal investigating?
Quite a while. I'll say about 9-10 years now.
Oh, that's really that's a lot. So that's a lot of experience. I'm sure you have a lot of stories. So so let's go ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you from? What got you into this? What was, I guess, your first paranormal experience that made you feel like, oh, I got to do this. I need to investigate. I need to know more about the spiritual realm. And so go ahead, start with that.
Well, actually, it actually started off with I never used to believe in that years and years and years ago before I actually started this. I was most of the people already know this story because everybody on here I pretty much know right now on chat. So they heard it before.
I'm still learning about you.
So. But yeah, so I actually moved into this house, just renting that what do you call it? The the owner of the house rented. So I went in there and started renting the house, and he never told me that there was a murder in this house.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, I never knew it until I actually finally asked him because all the weird stuff that happened. But so, I'll say about the first week I was there, I'll say about maybe the third day, something the third day I was there, I was sitting watching TV. Nobody was home, and talking about roommates and stuff.
Gotcha.
And, I had my soda can next to me on the table. Somehow, I don't know if I did or not, but it literally went flying off the table and landed on the floor and spilled everywhere. And I'm like, how did I do that? I thought I might, but remember, the table was like 2.5 feet away. So I just, and my elbow was on the couch part, where you rest your arm on the end there. So I couldn't figure out how I did it. So I tried to debunk it, and I'm like, okay, I had to have done it. It's all in my head. It's nothing paranormal here. I'm just hallucinating or whatever. So I didn't think nothing of it. I continued that night watching TV and all that. Then that same night, I was laying down in bed and I was like half asleep, and something just made me sit up. And I looked towards the end of the bed.
Yeah.
And I saw this black mist, right? It was looking at me, and then it just disappeared right in front of me.
Huh.
But like I said, that's still in my head, and since I didn't believe in it, I just thought I was just seeing things, and so I kept having little stuff like that happen to me. Things I would put things somewhere, and I'd come back and it's moved, and I know nobody touched it, and I'm like, so. And then, so I finally, after all these, I'll say about 2 to 3 weeks, I'm sitting there, and next thing I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask next time I pay rent to the landlord, I'm going to ask him. So I was paying rent that day, and I asked him, I'm like, hey, is there something going on with this house? And he actually finally told me. He's like, yeah, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to scare you, but yeah, there was a murder in here. And I guess the husband came home and the wife cheated or something, whatever happened, and he killed her and everybody got killed or whatever. So he shot them or something. So
how did it feel? Like, how did the environment feel? Like, did it feel sad? Are you also, good question, are you an empath? Are you a highly sensitive person?
I feel things, but I don't consider myself anything because, you know what I mean? It's not like every day. Like, I don't go by people and go, ooh, or, I can sense everything every day. Just, I have these weird feelings once in a while, but like I said, I don't consider myself anything, I'm just an investigator.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, I mean, I've seen, like I said, quite a few things, and I never believed in it. So I said, it has to be me. So, and then that after a while, you start getting your interest peak going, okay, well, if this is me, I got to find out to see if it's real or not. And that's actually what really started me on it. So it was very interesting, you know.
Yeah. So what was, I guess, what was your first, like your first paranormal investigation? Like, where was it at? Was it somewhere famous? Was it, yeah.
No, actually, when I first started, I actually had a buddy telling me that he had some stuff at his house happening, and so that was actually my first investigation I ever did. I went over and checked out his house, and like I said, I was still new at it, so I didn't know too much.
Right.
And honestly, you know, like I said, he had all kinds of pills and, you know, like, you know, from his medication and stuff sitting there. And I was like, well, you know, this could be part of the problem. But, you know, like I said, I wasn't sure. So
Gotcha.
I said, maybe the medication is helping making things more than it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Would you
I
say
did.
you're, like, sorry, I was gonna say, do you feel like you're more the skeptical side, or like, are you a little bit both? Like, you're skeptical because you want to make sure the evidence you're seeing is fact. It's not something that is from medicines and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm more like kind of like, I mean, I believe in some stuff and other stuff I don't believe in because, like, I mean, for instance, you know, like things now, I mean, I'm going towards more of a believer now because I mean, I literally seen a door open. I was at a hotel room and everybody else knows the story, but
Oh man.
yeah, I literally, you know, popped the door open. Not popped the door open, but I was sitting there and my buddy was sitting watching TV and this was at the Mizpah Hotel. And I was thinking it was actually what do you call it? Like the maid or somebody trying to come in. I seen the door jiggle and pop open.
Oh man.
And
That
so
must
I'm
have
like,
been tense. It must have been like,
so
oh,
I'm sitting there saying, I'm like, sorry, we're still in here. And you know, I didn't lock the door, so I get up, open the door, and remember this door popped open about 6 to 8 inches, I'll say. So I thought maybe you know, oh shoot, somebody's in there and walked away, but it was too fast. By the time I got the door, opened it, and looked out both ways, not one person was in the hallway. And I know you couldn't run down the hallway that quick. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I tried to debunk it. And so what I did was, you know, I closed the door a little bit and, you know, I'm like, well, maybe the wind did it. But no, this door was kind of heavy. So by the time I, you know, barely tried to touch it, you know,
Yeah.
to pull it open, um, it wouldn't budge. I literally had to put some force on moving this door.
Man.
So So yeah, it was kind of crazy. So I mean that's when I first started doing it. So
Man,
but
that's a crazy story, man. I mean, it's pretty cool. So, um,
I got a lot of stories I could tell you. I could sit here for 4 hours telling you stories. You know what I mean? But
okay, so during that experience, did you like, so when that was happening, did you guys have equipment? Or you like, did you pull out the spirit box or EMF meter or, audio?
oh, you know when well we you're talking about the door one, right? That opened.
Yeah,
Well, you know, you never know what's happening, so I didn't really get that at first. You know what I mean? Like when the door popped open, you're not noticing it, you're not paying attention. So, but now I learned to always have cameras, put cameras everywhere, whether we're there or not. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, but yeah, because I kind of missed it, so I wasn't expecting it. So, but yeah, we put the K2 and everything, and we didn't really get anything there.
Oh, that's weird.
So yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy. So, but we actually had a lot of experiences there. I mean, we had we had this one place called BCR building that we actually had the door lift open and lift up because it was leaning up against the wall and it
Yeah.
lifted and smacked against the wall. Heard women's voices. I mean, like I said, there's so much that I could tell you.
Hmm.
But
What was I gonna say? So, like, have you helped a lot of people? Like, have you had a lot of different cases where, I guess I know a lot of people, or even, I don't know, we watch all these different shows, and a lot of times they're saying like, oh, it's demonic, and sometimes it's not, but because we're, which I understand, we're made of all energy, so even the spirits are made from energy, and that's why they use these different tools and these scientific tools to try to communicate with. So, like, have you had a lot of like crazy experiences that way? That it's like pure evil, like scratches and stuff like that?
Honestly, I've never got attacked. So yeah, I've never got attacked before, but I have got touched. There's one incident we went and this is not a house. This was an old school built in the 20s,
Okay,
you
gotcha.
know, and there was a lot of bats there, but we were investigating, and I'm standing there with my camera one day, no joke, and I suddenly felt this ice cold on my back, and it literally made me jump. So I jumped in the air, and everyone stopped, like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Dude, something just touched me on my back." So what happened was they lifted my shirt. Sure enough, there was a handprint right on my back, like
Oh, no.
something touched me. So I mean, it was actually crazy. So and they actually recorded it, and it went on. It got on the channel. So
Oh, nice.
but so yeah, I mean, instance like that. But I'm still like I've still never seen like an apparition like pop up in front of me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm still kind of skeptical. Like maybe there's explanations for that.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's hard to really tell. You know.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool though. I mean, there's a lot of like I said, there's a lot of things that I'm still not interested in
That you're not interested in?
that I am interested
Oh,
in, but like I like to do cave explorations, you know. And
oh, that's cool.
we did go in this one cave and it was haunted. We had a lot of stuff happen in this cave. So I mean we seen a shadow, you know, because you know, remember the caves are pitch black. When we go deep into a cave, they are really pitch black. You
Yeah.
can't you have to have your flashlight. And you know, I had a night vision camera set up pointing and you could see the light right
Right.
from the camera, and nobody was on that side. And I literally saw like a shadow run past behind the camera. You could see the shadow just from the light glare of the camera while
No,
we were
man.
all standing still. So, but I mean, you know, like I said, it's there's stuff still that you know, like I said, I'm more leaning towards, you know, full, you know, believing, but it's still to this day, it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? To, especially like when I've been, you know, quite a few homes, and I actually stopped doing homes now because there was so much stuff going on, you know, and I'm not going to mention names or houses or anything, but
Yeah, that's fine.
there's a few incidents where they would call us there, we'd get there, and the husband would come home or the wife would come home from work. And next thing you know, they're like, "What are these people doing?" You know, start a fight. So we ended up leaving. So
Oh, wow.
one would call us and not tell the husband or the wife, you know, and so we kind of end up stopping that because there was a lot of stuff that we're like, okay, we can't be doing homes no more. So that's why I really don't do homes anymore.
Gotcha. Because there's like too much drama and stuff.
Yeah, too much drama, and you know me, I like to stay away from drama. So
Likewise. I have my buddy James is asking, what's your favorite cave exploration?
um, my favorite one so far was actually in Nelson, Nevada, because I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where I
Right.
live. And about 30 minutes away, there's this old mining town. They actually made a few movies there too, and you
Hmm.
can take tours. But about half a mile, there's these caves that are humongous. You can go deep in them,
Yeah.
and they are they are so great to go exploring. I mean, you can go in there really deep, and they're huge. I mean, they're like you have to climb way up to get to the top, and you know, slide down some of the hills. And there's like a water pond, like a little I call it a little river, but it's really not a river.
Yeah. It's a
And
creek.
yeah, like a creek, but
I gotcha.
it's more like it's not moving or nothing. You know, it's just when the water drips from the top of the mountain and goes inside there. And I
Gotcha.
mean, there's just so many ways to get in and out of there. It's actually really incredible. Hey, Kirsten, how are you?
Hmm. Have you been to a lot of jails or different hotels or
Oh, yeah, I've been to a lot of haunted hotels. Not the big ones you see on TV, just
like
more of
like
the
the Stanley
smaller ones that
Hotel?
I
You
hear
haven't been to that
planes.
one?
Like I've been to Virginia City quite a few times, and that place, the whole town's haunted. I'm telling you. And then I've been to I don't know if you ever heard of a place called Oatman, Arizona.
No, not that one. No.
It's a little town in Arizona that Clark Gable used to stay on his honeymoon, and actually that place is really haunted.
I'm sure. I'm sure there's probably a lot of evidence there. A lot of
Oh yeah, and they welcome us with open arms. There, they know me very well, and all the places that I've done so many interviews with them, and they love us coming. They're like, yeah, you need to investigate my house. Come to my house, you know,
yeah,
or in my building, like their stores, you know, because they're little stores that they sell things. And the cool part about it over there at Oatman, Arizona, all the donkeys run around everywhere, and you can feed them. They're free. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah, it's pretty awesome though. I mean, I can tell you one thing right now.
yeah.
You get like the first store I went into, I literally got hair standing on my arms.
No.
So
And you definitely knew that there was something there. Something was happening.
yeah, definitely. So
Hmm.
it was very interesting. Like you ever come out here, I could take you there and show you the place. It'd be
I
a
would,
great place to do a live show at. You know what I mean? And interviews.
yeah, I would love. Definitely, I've been wanting to. I guess obviously watching different YouTubers. Like I love to investigate the Queen Mary. I know you have. So I mean, how was your experience with that? How crazy was it? The activity there and stuff.
Oh, when I first went, it was pretty. The room we stayed in, we didn't get too much, but when we were outside, hey, John from HSFL, but we did have something following us when we were roaming the halls that night. I
Yeah.
remember we had the K2s out, and literally all we seen was like it. The K2 would start going off, and then as soon as we move, it would stop, and then it would start going off again. So doing the halls, and then we heard some stories, and
Yeah.
then like I like to sneak around places where I'm not supposed to be. So, but shh, don't tell nobody.
I know. As long as you don't get in trouble, you're good.
Yeah. But actually, we will be there in the next 2 weeks, and we're actually being joined with a bunch of other paranormal groups. And as everybody knows, I'm now part of Presence of the Unknown too. Actually, really great group. And I have another side channel too, and it's called Haunted Journeys. So,
That's gonna be exciting. Are you guys gonna try to live stream it or
oh
how
yeah,
did
no,
the other
yeah,
people
we're
feel?
definitely
Or
going to be live streaming. So it's going to be really awesome.
yeah, I definitely want to watch that. That would be fun to see what you guys are experiencing and stuff like that. Trying to think. So um, maybe I should give you one of my paranormal stories. So like what got me kind of like into it it's almost about 2 years ago. So I started, practicing meditation and practicing like the pendulums and stuff like that. And hearing about spirit guides and hearing about, my guardian angels and stuff like that. So I remember watching this one medium, and I forget her name, but she was talking about like trying to communicate with your spirit guides and stuff like that. And I kid you not, it was like the same week. I don't know if it was the same night, but I remember seeing this African man in my bedroom. I know it's kind of weird, but he was like smiling. He had gold teeth, and like it freaked me out. I don't know. Since this day is like I don't know what I saw, but it was like right in my bedroom, and I freaked out. And the first thing I do is start praying. This is like, oh crap! Like I don't know what I called. I mean, what I saw wasn't hurtful or anything like that, but it freaked me out. I didn't know what to do. So, like ever since that time, that was almost 2 years ago, I have been. I mean, I always have been a person interested in the spiritual realm, especially like knowing about angels and demons and positive and negative spirits and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I got curious and more into this.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow. So you actually seen a figure?
Yeah. I also, when I was younger, when I was around 5, Crazy story was our house in New Jersey. It was like super old. It was like 100 years old, and I always felt like something like evil or something negative in the basement. Not knowing about evil or good or anything like that until I moved to Florida, and where my grandfather at the time, mentioned to me that someone hung themselves in the basement that our house was. But my grandfather's seen spirits, my mom's seen spirits, and stuff like that. So I always been like curious to understand it better.
Yeah. Huh. That's pretty awesome, man. So yeah, we actually have some cool stuff though that we are gonna be doing. I mean, like in 2 weeks, we're gonna be doing the Queen Mary again. We are gonna be at the Clown Motel.
Oh
We
yeah, I
so
seen.
yeah,
Yeah, I seen the episode of Ghost Adventures. It seemed pretty crazy what they were experiencing and stuff like that.
yeah, but it's hard to tell what's real and what's not with TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the only tricky part. Like no, I agree with you because I don't know what like because they usually say, or most investigators say, like it's thousands and thousands of like hours and all this footage. So you don't know what's been cut and what's been not cut.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
So
So,
it's kind of
but
hard.
yeah, it is what it is. So, but yeah, we like I said, we have plans for other stuff too. Like for instance, like I said about the haunted journeys, that the new channel with
Yeah,
Murrad, Ambi, and Chris V. And we're actually gonna be starting to do interviews with everybody, and then we're gonna do our own like explorations and paranormal events going on. So it's actually gonna be really awesome, and I can't wait.
you sound
So
excited. I can hear it.
yeah, so make sure you guys support us and go to that channel. That way we can definitely get the content out there because I'm gonna be doing more explorations of abandoned places too. So I mean, I'm gonna go on pretty much both channels and do different stuff on different channels.
I was gonna say if anyone knows the links to those channels, you guys can post it on here. I think I'm pretty much mostly everyone on here is like a mod.
Oh, there's a bunch of people I see that are not.
Oh,
HSFL is not. PM Adventures is not. Paranormal Circle.
I'm still working on it. There's a lot of stuff going on in the chat.
Yeah, but yeah, Marie would do it. She's good at that. So I call her the sharpshooter number two.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so anyways though, yeah, we got so much stuff gonna be going on and it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to do a bunch of things and maybe me and you can get together and go do some investigations. So
Yeah,
if you
no,
want
definitely.
to
I
come
definitely love
out,
to. I mean, that's my plan to come out to Vegas this summer. So that's what I'm hoping to shoot for. So that'd be really cool. Hang out with Sarah, YinYangSakura. I know she's not here yet. I guess I know she's still doing her live stream. So love to hang out with both of you guys and check out things. That'd be really fun.
yeah. Oh, Marie, it's my links to both different channels that I have. She's asking which one.
Oh,
So
just tell them both.
yeah,
whatever,
both. There we go.
whatever you need,
Yeah,
man.
thank you. So yeah, guys, make sure you click on that and support it. Hit that bell, all that good stuff. So, but yeah, so anyways, we got some other stuff planned, and we got some surprising stuff that we're gonna be doing in the near future.
Right.
It's gonna be fun, and I will say one thing. One of them is gonna be what do you call it? Um, the Lizzie Borden house.
Oh, okay. I have heard of this. Don't know.
So
I don't know a lot of history of it. I know it's like, I mean, you said, have you done it before? Have you investigated there, or no? This is your first time.
no, this is gonna be my first time.
Okay.
But a few people I talked to have, and they love it. They said they would go back. So I can't wait. And we are planning on going back to the David Oman house. That was cool there doing that.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I was talking to him the other day, and he's like, "Hey, you gonna come back out?" He wanted us out. Matter of fact, next weekend to come out, but I was like,
Oh, wow.
"No." So But yeah, that's gonna be fun. I don't know if you know the story on the David Omen house.
No, you get go ahead and share some. I know I was watching couple maybe a week or two. I saw one YouTubers I follow, and she was there, and she was like filming and stuff like that. So
Well, David Omen house is literally like 40 yards away from the Sharon Tate murders, where the Manson family killed all those people.
oh, Charles Manson, you're talking about, right?
Yeah. So that's a very famous thing. And actually, Ghost Adventures was there at the David Omen house.
Hmm.
So he's been having a lot of activity happen there. So that's actually very interesting. We're sitting up there, and he has these little like toy like Beetlejuice things, and they keep falling on their own. So I seen it for myself.
That must have been intense. I wonder if he tries to start talking to him like, "Hey, who's doing that? Like, cut it out."
Yeah, so we're definitely going to be going back there. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, man. Especially like you stream it, I'll definitely be there to watch and stuff like that. And then if I plan to come during the summer, that'd be really cool to check out too.
Yeah. Well, that's where we met Kelsey Davy, and
Right. That's who I was
you
talking
know who
about,
she
Kelsey.
is, right?
Yeah.
Well, she actually did a little thing and showed us on one of her videos. That was awesome of her. She shouted us out, so that was really awesome of
Yeah,
her.
that was the video I saw that she was there, and I guess she was getting a lot of activity there.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the one that you saw. Oh, that's the one
Yeah.
you're following. Okay.
Can I borrow your car to get some smokes across the street?
Yeah, go.
Thanks. Keys down.
I have no gas. Fill up the tank, thanks.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'm messing with them.
Yes,
But fill it up anyways.
huh?
So I don't have to. Oh no, I was telling him, fill up my gas tank for me. Okay, sorry. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, you're good. No, yeah, Kelsey, I know a little bit. I known her, or I discovered her channel like almost a year ago because she had another friend she was doing a channel with, and I know now they're like doing their own thing. So I follow her. She seems pretty legit, down to earth.
Oh yeah, she is. She's actually pretty awesome. She's been coming on my channel a few times already. So,
Oh, nice.
and but yeah, she's awesome though. But so yeah, we got like I said, a lot of things coming up this year, and hopefully everybody sticks with us and watches and checks us out and sees what kind of adventures and paranormal stuff we're going to be doing. It's going to be really awesome. So we got cool events coming up, and I'm going to be doing a get together here in Vegas with a bunch of paranormal groups, and we haven't got everybody, but yeah, we just want to get a collab going and see how many people we can get going and do an investigation, because I got a few places out here we can do.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I know Sarah for sure. She would love that.
Oh yeah, I talked to her. What was it, yesterday? Yeah, I was talking to her yesterday, and she definitely wants to join us. So
Yeah,
that,
Sarah got some cool stories. Was she part of your team too, or you just met her through investigation?
oh no, me and her, we used to investigate together.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah, she was in one of the groups that I was in, and that's how I met her, knew her.
gotcha.
So, but yeah, she's pretty awesome though.
No, I think so. She got a lot of crazy stories herself. Um, I was gonna say, so what's one of your craziest stories you ever had that you want to talk about?
Um, well, I can't say scared because I honestly don't really get scared of anything, and but some of the cool stuff was like one of them was like when I got touched and that handprint was on my back. That's one of the cool ones. And I'm trying to think, what was the other one? Well, we had I was at Bonnie Springs Ranch. I used to do the tours at Bonnie Springs Ranch. Okay, Ghost Adventures bit was there too. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's one of the first episodes.
Maybe they have so many seasons, man. It's hard to keep up with that.
Yeah, it was in the beginning. Anyways, I had a group with me when I was doing the tours, and I sat there, and in one of the museums that I was in, I actually asked the door to open and close on its own, and it literally did what I said. I said, "Can you open for me?" And there was like 10, 15 people with me, and they literally saw the door starting just to open up. And I said, "Okay, if you're real, can you close?" And the door literally went and closed by itself.
That must have
Some
been
people say
awesome.
it was air. I mean, it could have been, but it was just weird how it didn't move at all until I asked it to on command. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I done. I mean, I'm starting to do my own like spirit box sessions and stuff like that. And I definitely heard in one of my live streams I did on the. I think I don't know. I forget the group's name, but I definitely heard my name being called. So which was kind of cool for me because it was like I'm actually getting contact and communication. And then one of my EMF meters was going like crazy, and my speaker like died the same day. And it's like, what's going on?
oh, yeah, you were telling me about that.
Something was going on. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool though. I mean, at least I have it. I try to record. I mean, I don't have it on my channel, but I have it in the group though. So that was pretty cool. I mean, for me, I just want to keep learning and trying to understand the other side better and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, so PM says that was real. Yeah, I know, but like I said, I'm always trying to debunk things, try to make sure that it wasn't paranormal. That's just the way I am.
Yeah.
So I try to test it out too on that door when it opened on my command and closed on my command. But like I said, it was just weird how they said it might have been some air, but I didn't really feel any draft or any wind. So,
Right.
but so yeah, I mean, like I said, I still want to see an apparition pop up in front of me, and say, "Hey, Murrad, what's up, buddy?" Then I'll be like, "Oh, you are real." You know what I mean?
It might happen though. Your wish might happen one day.
Yeah. Well, I definitely want my house haunted here. It's not.
Maybe you need to start playing with
I've
the
had so
Ouija
many
board. I'm
investigations
joking.
here and couldn't get
Yeah.
nothing.
You know my joke. I said maybe you should start playing with the Ouija board and something will come. Maybe Zozo will come.
Um, well, Zozo, Momo, Popo, whatever you want to call them. Not to sound mean, but
I know. I know what you're
it's
saying.
just, yeah. So
I don't
I
know.
don't.
I remember seeing that episode. I'm not sure how much I believe about Zozo and all that. I mean, I know a lot of people are afraid of Ouija boards or spirit boxes and stuff like that, but someone once put it to me, not to me personally, but on a podcast, they were saying like all those devices are pretty much the same. Like a Ouija board is nothing different from a PSP 7 spirit box.
Yeah, that's I mean, I don't know what to say about those because you know what? I got different opinions, and I don't, so I'll keep it at that.
I'm gonna ask you what you think of it. I mean, I'm always fascinated by these things. I'm trying to understand it better and know it myself. I mean, you can share your opinion, man. It's fine.
Any advice for beginners, or did you ask that yet? Well,
No, I haven't asked, but you can go ahead and share.
okay. Well, my advice is first of all, and I know everybody knows this: don't ever go alone anywhere. That's my first advice. Always have someone with you.
Yeah, especially at night.
Yeah, but now I'm pretty much by myself, so I'm gonna be doing stuff by myself. So so I wouldn't advise it, but
That's why you got a live stream, man, so then people can see where you're at and you
yeah,
can get the
exactly.
information. So
That's
people
why I'm
can
gonna,
know, like,
and
hey,
I like to do everything raw. You know what I mean? I don't ever like to do anything like just record and edit and all that.
rehearse and stuff, right?
Because you know what? Then people won't know if it's fake or not. And I'm the type I will never fake nothing. I don't want to look bad. It'll make you look stupid. You know what I
I
mean?
hear
And
you.
then
I'm the same way.
people will leave your channel and oh, he's faking it. So if
Yeah,
nothing happens, nothing happens. You know what I mean? That's the way I am. Like the box I opened, I got a box not too long ago.
yeah,
Uh, I don't want to call it a Dybbuk box because it was more like a jewelry box that had a little music and what and everybody's like, "Don't do it in your house. It's evil." Blah blah this, and I'm like, you know what? I don't feel nothing. So I ended up opening it, and sure enough, nothing ever happened.
yeah. Someone I just heard something today. I don't remember what channel it was and stuff, but they were saying like there's only like really one Dybbuk box, which I think it's the one that Zach Bagans has in his museum.
Oh yeah, I've been to his museum already, and it's actually a cool place. But yeah, that's actually the original Dybbuk box.
Right.
So
So like everything on like Amazon and all that, it's not really real.
no, because you know what? I bought a few of these supposed haunted boxes on eBay and Amazon and stuff.
Yeah.
Every one of them I bought, no joke, was a dud.
Oh man.
So I don't buy them no more. I don't waste my time.
Time and money. Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
yeah, be careful. You know, all this letters. Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, don't buy this. And it's all, you know what I mean. It's a gimmick to sell it.
Yeah, what do you think about haunted dolls online, like eBay and Amazon and stuff like that?
Well, I'm 50-50 on that because I heard some people say all kinds of stuff happens. I've never bought one, and then on the other side, I've seen people that say they wasted their money. So
Yeah,
it depends. I mean, if you're a scammer on eBay, then guess what? Yeah, you're gonna try to sell anything. I mean, anybody could put, "Oh, this is haunted." You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then everybody will buy it. So, oh, John Isabel said, "Anything haunted is a gimmick." Yeah, pretty much. But so yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That, like I said, but you know, it depends on who I'm talking to too. If somebody I really trust and is not one of them that makes up stuff, and they say, "Oh, this is real and this happened," and then yeah, I'll believe them. But if somebody I never met before in my life and like, "Oh yeah, this is haunted," I'd be like, "Okay,"
Right. It's like a 50-50. I know what you're saying. This is like now the Annabelle doll. I believe that that's truly haunted, and a lot of people say it's definitely demonic. But I haven't seen it myself personally. I just know because of and movies I don't trust, obviously, because they're there to make money and business and entertainment. But like people who have like really been to the Lawrence Museum and stuff like that, that type of stuff is pretty interesting.
Yeah, that is because I mean, like for instance, my neighbor is like when I started telling him how I do paranormal, he suddenly wanted to get into it. So he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy this," and he ended up buying all kinds of stuff from eBay and Amazon that's haunted.
Oh boy.
And trust me, he was pissed off. By the time he got them and tried to investigate, nothing happened. He ended up just getting rid of them. He was so pissed.
You should have kept them for a collection.
Yeah, and I said, dude, you can't sit there and just because what people say, you know what I mean? If somebody on eBay saying, "Oh, this is real haunted," you got to buy this for $200.
Be like, no, I'm good.
And then in fine print on the bottom, it says no returns, no refund.
Yeah, those are the ones that you should not like. That's like, I mean, my intuition always says like, no, this is a gimmick. I would rather, I mean, this is like a real haunted object. When you think you would find things like in a thrift store and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I mean, pretty much anybody can put anything haunted. You know what I mean? I could put this freaking couch and say, "Hey, it's the most haunted couch in the world. Come buy it for $10,000," and people would probably buy it.
That'd be crazy. It'd be like, wow, I made this much money, and they bought it.
And then they'll come back to me, "Hey, nothing happened. Oh, sorry, no refunds."
That's crazy. So
Yeah, exactly. So Murrad, you can get an old box for $5. Let's make it haunted and sell it for $300.
that's
But
true, though.
I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying that everything's fake because I'm sure there is real stuff out there, and Uncensored Ambi knows that. But I'm just saying that.
Here. I got you a haunted doll right here. You see him? This is Robert Replica Jr.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back to. I was on reading chat. I can't do it. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, damn. Oh, I feel it. It's, oh my God.
No. Robert Jr.
That's cool though.
Yeah, I haven't been to the museum. It's only obviously in Key West, so it's a good 6-7 hours. But I ordered him. That's a per collection.
You can actually go and buy the original size.
Oh yeah, it's like huge. It's supposed to be like 3 or 4 feet tall. Something crazy.
Yeah. and then maybe you can like take it to the most haunted place and
That's
say go in this doll and get it possessed and haunted.
I'm laughing because I actually know a YouTuber that did that, and I'm not sure I still buy it from him, but he did that. He like purchased a replica, and he asked like for the spirit of Robert to go into this doll, and he said that it's cursed and all this, and it's like I don't know, I don't know. I'm always iffy when people like I mean I'm not bashing YouTubers and stuff like that, but like you were even saying, and I agree, like we need to be the most authentic selves. So like for people who are like clickbaiters and they like, oh 3 a.m. challenge and we're going to the most like, and they usually have like Ouija boards, and I don't know, sometimes I'm iffy about these people. Like not to say that we could trust TV too, because sometimes even TV it's more professional, but we don't know how much is truth and how much is actually like real and how much is fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly.
That's the hard part to filter what's real, what's not real.
Yeah. But like me, for instance, yeah, if you bring me something haunted and stuff happens, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna definitely be like, oh man, this shit's haunted. You know what I mean? Excuse my
Yeah,
language.
no worries.
So yeah, but I mean, if you, like I said, if I buy things or get things that are haunted and nothing ever happens, sorry, I can't tell you that it's haunted because nothing happened. I'm not saying that it's not, because you know what? Maybe it doesn't like me and doesn't want nothing to do with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's true
if I
too.
give it to someone else, and then all kinds of stuff would happen. So
No, I know what you're talking about. Like, I know I'm bringing up Ghost Adventures, but I know what you're talking about because I seen that like not all the episodes, but I seen where Aaron was getting a lot of communication with the spirit box, but maybe someone like Zach or Billy they didn't get a lot of communication. You know,
yeah, I mean,
I think
spirits.
it varies.
Yeah, it varies because it depends. Spirits, they might like me and not like you. So they'll have activity happen to me and nothing happen to you.
That's true. It's
So
like,
I
oh, I
mean,
don't want to mess with this guy. Let me just mess with this other guy.
yeah, and especially, hey, I'm not messing with that crazy Murrad Arab guy. I'm staying away from him.
Yeah, that's true. It's so a mystery. Like it's so interesting the other side, like the realm, and like like no one has like really tapped into like the true I guess in a way potential of the spiritual realm and stuff. But I don't know. It's just a mystery that it's I don't know. It's just really fascinating. You know?
Yeah, like me, for instance, I had things happen, and I'm still kind of like, like I said, I got touched, I got doors open on me. I mean, I had, you know, I heard voices before. I mean, and I'm still like dumb enough to be like, okay, I'm still not believing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're still in a way you're still processing it. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know what I just saw.
Was it
So
in my head, or am I just hearing things, or is it real? You know what I mean?
yeah, that's the thing.
So I mean, I know a lot of people here had a lot of experiences, and I believe them. It's just I haven't had good like I said, like I've never been picked up and thrown across the room or anything.
Yeah.
So, not that I'd want to, but
I'm actually curious, when you go to the Clown Motel, what kind of evidence you're gonna get from that live stream. Like, I wonder if you're gonna hit a lot of different activity
well,
there, especially with the
I've
phone
already
stuff.
I've already been to the Clown Hotel quite a few times, and there the motel. I mean, there's that big famous clown you see on TV from Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That giant one
Yeah,
that's like in a corner or
supposedly
something.
they told me that his hand moves and stuff. They call him the trickster. He likes to play tricks. Since I've been there, I haven't seen anything happen. And in the office, if you go in the back, supposedly the door opens and closes on its own. So, but like I said, I've been there a few times and I haven't experienced none of that
If
yet.
I saw something like that, I don't know how I would react to it. I probably get well, especially because you're in the dark, so and you're using these cameras to give you light, so it might be. I'm sure like from what I'm sure you can explain this too, like especially from watching it on TV and seeing Aaron or seeing Zach or whoever, like you're seeing their reactions and stuff like that. But personally
Yeah.
being there, I'm sure it's a different feeling and a different experience.
Oh yeah, it totally is. I mean, like I said, they have that cemetery literally like 30,
Oh
40
yeah,
feet
that's
away
right across it. Yeah.
And I've actually done a few investigations there, and I got off the spirit box, my SB7. I got a few
Right.
names and voices and stuff before, so
Yeah.
it's actually pretty crazy. But like I said, I mean, I don't I don't know that, because I've never had real activity happen there yet, but that's why I keep going back because I want to try to catch.
You want to
if
get something right. You want to get some evidence.
Yeah, so I could say, okay, this place is really haunted. Because I mean, as far as like when Omar went, Omar Gosh, and
Yeah, I know Omar.
Jack
I
and
mean,
all
I don't know
them.
him personally. I have met him though once. It was pretty cool.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he was. He was at Gatorland, and it was like the crazy part was like that day was like the biggest like sales of everything, especially for
Yeah.
Gatorland. So, but yeah, I met Omar and I met James that day, and I met Patty from the G team.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she was there. There was another YouTuber, but it had to do with like food and stuff like that. I forget, like healthy junk food or something like that.
Healthy.
Julia and JP, they were there too.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there was a few YouTubers that day. It was kind of neat to see everyone. You just all you do is walk around. You see everyone on their cameras and filming. It's like this is cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a bunch of a bunch of YouTubers collab together out here and set up like some, what do you call it? Some investigations out here.
A giant party.
A paranormal party.
Party, yeah.
There you go. But yeah, so like just like bring a bunch of everybody together, have a big like a big live stream, record everybody, show who's here, you know what I mean, and then like talk, invite like people that are interested in the paranormal community to come out and meet some of the YouTubers.
Oh, like
And
a meet
then
and greet and stuff.
yeah, and then they can go out and actually investigate with an investigator.
Yeah, see, I think that'd be pretty awesome because you're getting more exposed. I mean, your channel gets exposed, and you just you just have more communication with different people. I think that's pretty cool. Especially like that's why I love collaborating with people and getting to know people better. I guess because I always been a networker, so I love getting to know new people, like meeting you, and I'm knowing Sarah for almost a year or two now. So it's like it's really neat. YouTube it could be a really good thing. So.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty awesome because, like I said, get even people that are just interested. They're not actually paranormal, investigators or groups or anything, but
Yeah.
just get their peak interest and then say, hey, okay, we got this place. So if you guys want to come and do an investigation with us, each person will get their own little group to go with and see what investigating's like.
Yeah,
So,
because I'm sure the day I had my first experience like that, it'll probably change me in a way, like not like in a negative way, but like really it gets me more exposed to it and trying to understand it better.
yeah. So that's what I like to do. You know what I mean? I always invite anybody that wants to come and investigate with me. You're
Yeah,
more than welcome. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So that would be awesome. So yeah, if I can get people to come with me out here, then hey, I'll gladly take them and show them how investigating is all about.
yeah, the proper way and not like because I'm sure there's I'm not bashing any of the paranormal community or anything, but I'm sure there's like a lot of paranormal investigators that some of them are not doing it right, and then there's the ones that really know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're saying. Or the ones that actually try to fake stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those I don't trust. Like once you like out fake me and like I find a way that you're being fake, it loses your trust. Like you lose trust with that person.
Exactly. And that's why, like me, I'm just like, you know what? If nothing happens, I'm sorry it's boring. Nothing's
Right,
gonna happen.
nothing happens. Right, you can't fake it. Except you
Yeah.
like I know some people they love to what do you call it, poke, and like in a way like what's the word? I can't think of it. Like I'm sure you've seen some of the older episodes of Ghost Adventures where Zach would like provoke. Like he would really provoke the spirit to do something, and they usually would, and then that's usually a bad thing. I always said it like this, and how I see it is like respect the spirits. Obviously they're dead, and to like try to like communicate with them, but not in a way of like provoking them for you or for them to do something to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because I feel
exactly.
like once you do that, once you like keep on egging on them, they're gonna get mad and they're gonna do something bad to you. And then you're gonna be like, oh, maybe I should have not provoked them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've never provoked and never will.
Yeah, see, that's not me. That wouldn't be me. I wouldn't want to provoke anything, especially I don't know what's on the other side in the sense that I can't see it visually. So why mess with something like that? You know?
Well, some people want to do it for the excitement. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's true. I think it's just hard. Maybe until I have my first encounters of actually doing paranormal stuff, then I'll see how it plays out with me. You know?
yeah,
Have you ever been down to Florida or done? Because I know Florida has a lot of different hauntings. Like we have Key
yeah.
West, we have St. Augustine.
Yeah, actually, I've never been to Florida, but I have a lot of family that lives out there, and they're always trying to get me to come out there. And
Maybe
I'm
you
just like,
should
nah, man.
come
So
down. We could come. We could go to St. Augustine. That would be really fun.
yeah,
Yeah, St.
so
Augustine. I've been a few times. Not for investigating, but I just love it. I think I don't know. It always draws me. Like every time I'm thinking about it, it's like I want to go to St. Augustine because I know there's so much history there. Because you got the fort, you got the lighthouse, you got I think the jail. I haven't been to the jail yet, and then you got like Ripley's Believe It or Not, and they have like a ghost tour, and then they got the cemetery. So there's so much stuff there that you could do.
would they actually let you go in there and investigate, bring
Um,
equipment,
where in the cemetery?
any of those places?
Well, see, I don't know too much. I know Ripley, believe it or not, they have a ghost tour at nighttime. I know they allow you to go inside the jail because I think I seen Omar and Patty. They were inside the jail and stuff like that during the day. Obviously, I'm not sure too much at night. Maybe that's something that I would have to, or people would have to ask and say like, hey, can we do an investigation? They might be open to it. So, especially I guess it's a tourist place, so that might bring more business for them too that way.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I haven't. Well, I mean, obviously, I haven't done it personally. So, but that would be really cool to find out and see if they do that.
Citizen wants to know what's that black shadow behind you?
It's a spirit.
It's my homie Ghostbusters.
it's, it's Robert's spirit. You know, he's just chilling with.
Robert the Ghost. Yeah, but so yeah, it's I mean, it depends on what kind of investigator you are. It depends on where you go. So I mean, if you like the most haunted, most demon place to go, then yeah, go to all the like
Go to
what's
Zach
that one?
Museum.
Yeah, we're like what do you call it? What's that house? That famous house where the guy was going around shooting everybody? It was back in the 70s.
Oh, the Animeville.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Amityville Horror. Yeah, supposedly I'm hearing that that's one of the most haunted places out there. So
That one and I was gonna say it's a good question. It's not. It's what did you think of Demon House? Did you ever go to Gary, Indiana? Did you actually get to go in that house and stuff like that?
no,
Before the smallest it and all that.
I've never been there. I just heard about it, and I mean, I don't know if you've seen it, but you can actually watch that for free on Amazon Prime right now.
No, I own it. I have it. I pretty much got it when I knew if he was coming out with it because I was wanting to see it and stuff. I remember the first time I saw it, it was definitely a tense movie. Like especially if you seeing it first time and you don't know what's happening and stuff like that. I mean, I thought he did a well job documentary and stuff like that. The thing that it's not a bad thing. It's just I'm still curious and interested why he released the extra footage. Like why wasn't that part of his movie and documentary and stuff? You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah,
I'm just curious about it, like why he did that. I mean, obviously there's reasons why he did that, but
who knows what it is?
yeah, it's just but no, just hearing the story or watching the documentary, I thought it was pretty crazy. Like especially saying like the boy was like climbing up the wall and stuff like that. I don't know. If I saw that, I would probably freak out too. I wouldn't be scared of it, but it'd be like I don't know. It'd be tense to see, a child or a person, climbing
Yeah,
backwards up the wall and stuff. And it's like, I don't know.
yeah. Who knows if that's? I mean, like honestly, who knows if that really happened? It could have not have. But like
Yeah,
I said,
maybe in
I'm
that one.
skeptic until proven, otherwise. So
Yeah, you want to. I know what you're saying. You want the facts. You want to actually see the most evidence from that.
yeah.
So no, it makes sense, man, for sure.
He's asking you, do you believe in Ouija boards?
I don't mess with them. Who's asking me?
Citizen Z.
I don't know. I haven't really experienced it. I mean, actually, I did one time by myself, and it was at the park, and nothing really happened. So I don't know. I bought one time a Stranger Things Ouija board, thinking like, oh, maybe I'll get some activity, but nothing ever happened for me. So it was like, I don't know. I'm not sure what Ouija boards. Spirit boxes, that's a different thing though, because you're actually getting communication through the frequencies of the, going backwards and so like that. That I believe because I have heard my name being called in a box, which what like I recorded it and so like that because that part's a kind of like crazy evidence. Like, okay, this is a radio, and what are the odds it calling your name in that box? You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
So spirit box, I believe more. I know there's like the obvious or obvious. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys use that. I'm sure you do. That I'm interested in because I know that's based off of words, right? Like a dictionary words.
Yep. That's kind of hard for me to trust that because it's you don't know if it's been programmed like that because it just blurts out like any kind of name, you know what I mean, or word.
Yeah.
But the only time I would believe it, and I've tried it. I don't own one, but I've tried it before. And when I ask questions, nothing irrelevant, came to. You know what I mean? So it
So
didn't.
let's say you would say, "What's my name?" And I'll say, "Dog, cat, bird." Right? Like
Yeah,
that.
like I say, how old are you? Tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, those are kind of I feel like those some of those devices are a little bit harder to trust. But the spirit
yeah.
box kind of I
I
believe
mean,
in
I'm not
spirit
saying
box.
they don't work. I'm not saying they don't work because
Right.
I'm sure they do work. It's just the one I was playing around with before. I've never got nothing out of it. So
Right. Actually, I was thinking, I said maybe, I mean, maybe certain devices work better for other people. So, like maybe for me and you, the Spirit Box works
yeah,
better than a Ouija board, than,
yeah. Like you said, it depends on the person and the spirit.
yeah,
Maybe the
I think
spirit
so.
doesn't like you and doesn't want to answer you, and maybe it wants to answer somebody else.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, everybody on chat, don't get me wrong. I'm not downsizing or anything, or you know what I mean. I'm just saying my experiences.
Right.
So I just don't want anybody to think, oh, he doesn't believe in nothing. Because I do. I'm just saying that things haven't happened for me. I
Right.
had,
Yeah,
certain things
exactly.
happen, but nothing like equipment wise. I mean, I had K2s going off and stuff like that, but I'm talking about like the Ouija boards or whatever. But I really don't mess with Ouija boards anyway. So
Yeah. Um, yeah, what's the KM2 meter? Those are
the
interesting.
K2,
Because the one time I was using it at home and stuff like that, like straight up, like I would turn the thing on and usually it doesn't show any activity, but this thing was like freaking out. I was like, what's going on? Like I was trying to make sure that I wasn't near my phone because I know that with the phones, especially you're filming, sometimes they'll pick up. Like I feel like it picks up that electricity, especially
yeah,
filming and using that equipment. So I wasn't sure because I kept on would try to get away from the thing, and it still was freaking out. So it was like, I don't know, man, what I'm seeing. I was like,
hmm
I wasn't 100% sure. I mean, I believe that maybe I did contact someone, but it passed by because I haven't had any other activity at home or anything like that. So I don't know. With the meters, I believe maybe there's actually something happening, especially in the spirit boxes. But I tried using audio recorders. How much evidence have you picked up with the audio recorders and stuff?
Oh, recorders. I
Like
like
stuff.
digital recorders a lot because I actually got quite a few things off a digital recorder. I got a lot of voices.
Hmm.
So that I will say that's one of my best evidence devices I will use.
What do you have? Like that's a regular typical audio recorder, or do you have like the one that I know there was one back then, the Panasonic one. I know they stopped making it. Apparently it was like back then. I wish I could own one of those, but they always sell on eBay like super expensive and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about,
No,
right? The little Panasonic recorder, like the gray little recorder.
no, I got a Tascam.
Okay.
and they're like bigger devices. They're actually pretty cool, and you can listen live stream on it. And it it has a where you push a button, and then it's what do you call it? Voice activated. So whenever it hears a voice or noise, it would automatically turn on,
Oh wow,
start recording.
that's pretty cool.
So yeah, I mean, you could probably get them right now for about $140, I believe. So
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll definitely check it out. I'll check out see what because I'm sure you can find out on YouTube people using it and see what they got from it. But like I said, I'm always try to be in a way like you're saying, try to be skeptical, especially with YouTube sometimes. Because we
yeah.
don't know who's being fake and we don't know who's being real because we're not there. So how do we know what they're saying is actually accurate, you know?
Yeah, and I know some people get mad at me, and you know what? I mean, I'm not trying to make people mad or nothing. It's just
Yeah.
that's just the way I am. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say every little thing's paranormal because you know what I mean.
Like you're not
And
gonna say everything is demonic. Everything is demonic. Like
yeah, and I'm not saying anybody on chat or any of that. I just people that I talk to, like like I would walk down the street and I meet people and I'll say, yeah, I do paranormal investigations. Oh, that stuff's fake. It's all in your head. You know what I mean?
I know you're talking about
Or
everything.
some
Yeah.
people, or some people be like, oh my God, this happened to me and this happened to me and this happened. You know what I mean? And you're like, well, you got evidence to show me? Oh no, I didn't know I was supposed to record it or whatever. So, and then I would go to their house. This is before, and they're like, hey, well, can you come out to my house and check out if there's this happens, this happens, this happens? And like I said, I get there and nothing happens. So, not saying that
Yeah.
it don't. It could just be me. Maybe the spirits don't like me. So,
They don't like you. They want to go mess with someone else.
oh, he knows about the paranormal. We're gonna stay quiet and just sit there and let them think that nobody's here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the way I think about the paranormal. And I mean, that's some people say, hey, that's a good way, and some people don't agree with me. And it's just that's just part of life. So
Yeah.
Evil Abe's dropping a like. All right, thanks, Evil Abe's. So yeah, but like I said, I'm actually starting to run out of answers. And so if anybody wants to ask, you're more than welcome to ask some questions, and I'll gladly answer them. Or Manny would ask them or answer them, I mean.
Yeah.
So,
Just trying to because I know you probably have a lot of different paranormal stories, but um,
yeah, and I don't want to sit
so
here
much
and say
time in a day,
everything.
huh?
And I said, yeah, and I really don't want to sit here for 3 hours telling them, story by story by story. And,
No, I hear you.
so, I mean, there's a lot of boring stories too that I could tell you that nothing happened. And I mean, there's a story where a few times where I fell asleep.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
but I was also really tired too.
No,
Hey, Tony the Rock fam, how are you, buddy? But so yeah, I mean, like I said, what's your worst encounter?
huh? That's a good
My
question.
worst encounter when I look in the mirror. No, I'm kidding.
Oh boy.
I really haven't had one, to be honest. Yes, that was overnight. I did do investigations at people's houses, and they were overnight. And literally the whole night, I even went over the recorders and everything, all the evidence,
Yeah.
and nothing. You know what I mean? So I spent like one house. I literally spent 9 hours looking over reviews.
Ooh, that's a lot of hours.
Yeah. And I mean, because remember, I left the cameras running all night. I was asking, I had my digital recorders going in each room, K2s. I had alarms. I mean, I had, sensors. When you walk by, they'll go off.
Oh, I know what
And
you're talking about. The green ones instead of the
yeah.
not the Spectrum cameras. You guys, have you messed with the Spectrum camera, like the Connect and stuff?
Um, no, because you know what? I don't know how to put those things together, to be honest. I was always trying. And what do you call it? And I just couldn't figure out because I got to connect and all that. It just you need a computer, and then you need the software. And
Yeah.
I'm not much of a tech person with computers and stuff, so I ended up just giving up. And I said, you know
Yeah,
what?
that's
Nah.
like I forget who is his name. Is it Bill Chapman? Bill something. He I
Oh,
think
that works with Ghost Adventures.
yeah, he built one of them for them, and they use like a little iPad, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool that they could
Yeah,
that's their whole game.
I was actually using one of those at the David Oman house.
Oh, that must have been really cool. Did you
Yeah, he had one, and I was playing around with it. And
did you see any like figures or anything like that?
well, it was showing stick figures, but then in pitch black. But then I was realizing it's people like standing there or walking by or whatever.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
mean, there was one where it was something standing. I think it was John from HSFL, I believe, that was standing there, and it was standing right next to him. And then it ended up it was dancing, and then it ended up disappearing.
What?
So
If it's partying, the spirit was having a blast.
yeah, they were having a party. So
I'm wondering if he felt anything near him, especially if he saw or you saw it. But I'm wondering if he felt anything, like felt a cold breeze or anything like that.
well, honestly, John actually on the video he actually started getting nausea and he wasn't feeling well. He had to step outside for a bit. So something happened to him. I found the stream watching Ambi's video. Oh, Lou Rock used the Connect in Tennessee, the
Yeah,
cabinet.
I'm reading it too.
So, but yeah, so yeah, that was pretty awesome though. So playing around with that Connect thing was, but like I said, I don't know how to hook that up in the software. And trust me, I'm dumb when it comes to stuff like that.
Nah, don't beat yourself up. You're not dumb. You're a smart guy.
Not that smart if I can't hook that up.
I probably wouldn't be able to either. 'Cause I'm so bad. He said someone said Golden Boy has got his own one in his house of a lady. What? I don't know who
No, I
Golden
don't
Boy
get that
is.
either. Maybe hold on, I'm gonna read up, see if I missed something on that.
Who's Golden Boy? Oh yeah,
I think they're talking about John, maybe. I was wondering what the Connect was. Well, a Connect is unless you want to answer it, you're more than welcome to.
no man, go ahead.
A Connect is this device that you have with the Xbox where it connects to your Xbox, and it's like a camera kind of thing, and you can like when you play games and stuff, you can use your hand movements and all that. And well, you can connect it to a computer or some kind of iPad or whatever, and they figure out a way to make it like where you can see stick figures if there's paranormal, like something paranormal next to you, or you know what I mean, and it'll show
Yeah.
like a stick figure looking thing.
Yeah, I seen some people do it, and it's really crazy when you see like a few stick figures all around and stuff like that. Like I said, like that's pretty cool. I find that really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
That's
So
pretty cool evidence and stuff. I'd probably be excited if I saw something like that. It's like, oh, we got something here. So
yeah, so I wouldn't mind. I would like to actually, if I knew someone that knew how to put one together here, I'd have them do it, and I'd start using it, going out using it.
yeah, I know they can't be. I remember one time I was trying to check his website about it, and they're pretty pricey. I think they're like up to $1,000, like 1,200 or something ridiculous high up.
Something ridiculous when you can get the Connect for $20 and like $50 for like what do you call it, the Android thing or whatever,
I know what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, but
and then it needs the connection in the software or whatever. But
right from $20 to like $1,000 plus, that's kind of crazy.
yeah,
I mean, some people got the money; they got the money. I mean,
if you got the
for
money, then hey,
huh?
get 10 of them. Give me one too if you got the money.
I don't, but I hear what you're saying. Yeah, that would be one I guess tool I would love to. If I knew someone had one, I would definitely love to play around with that and learn that and stuff.
Yeah, that is awesome. So okay, Ambi says, "Be right back. Gonna smoke. Depends on what she's gonna smoke." Ha ha ha! Just kidding.
I would not. I'm not gonna.
Like, I'm not gonna go there now.
Yeah,
But,
that could be a trick question.
yeah, but the stream might be over by the time she gets back. Nobody's asking questions.
No, everyone's quiet right now. At
I
least
know. They're listening. That's why.
they're a bunch of listeners, which I appreciate. So, how many do we have here?
8. It
What?
shows 8.
That's still decent. The last time I done my own live stream, I had like 2.
Oh, well, oh no, I saw like 12 earlier on here and then just started going down slowly.
You brought the people though, which I appreciate. So
No, no problem.
I
This is
guess
my thing.
Sarah's
I'm
not
picking
here
all my
yet.
things.
I'm wondering if Sarah's still doing her live stream. I invited her to come in because it'd be cool to have Sarah talk with you, especially because you both are you both have worked together. I'm gonna see. I don't know. I don't know if she's on. I don't know if she's still doing her live stream. So
Well, if she is, I'll go on there and say hi. But
yeah, I told her she was more welcome to join the stream with you. So I don't know.
I've never been scratched. Tony's asking, have you ever been scratched?
No, not me. I haven't
So,
had anything except I seen, like I tell you, or I was sharing with, I don't know if you guys were there when I was sharing my story. I seen a figure right in front of me, and like, I don't know. I mean, I believe what I saw was what I saw, but I can't describe it. I mean, it wasn't nothing evil. It wasn't anything. For me, it was scary because it was late at night, and I wake up and I see this man, and it's like, oh crap! It's like, oh, it was like more of a shocker because I wasn't expecting to see that. But I mean, ever since then, I haven't really called on spirit guides or anything like that. So I haven't really messed with things too much. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know if I try to call and pull something, you never know what it is. You know?
yeah. Oh, we got 9 watching now.
But,
Okay, Huntress wants to know if 3 a.m. is the most haunted time. Yeah, they call it the witching hour.
witching hour. See that? I know.
So yeah, that's supposed to be when most of the activity happens. And I mean, honestly, it's hard to believe that because I mean, I had a lot of things happen in 2 in the afternoon, daylight. I've seen things happen. So I've seen things at 5 in the morning. I've seen things at 3 in the morning. I've seen things at 11. I mean, didn't matter what time. I've had things happen. Noises, voices, door knocks. You hear people knocking or whatever.
I was gonna
So
say, well, I definitely I have heard my name being called by when my sister. This was like a few months ago, but I remember I was downstairs because we have a 2-story house, and I was picking up my clothes, and it was late at night. And I kid you not, I heard my sister voice calling my name, like say like, "Hey Manny," and when I looked, there was nothing there, and it was like it almost freaked me out. It was like, I don't know. And I asked her, and she said like she never called my name or anything like that. But it was crazy. This was maybe almost 2 years ago, but I have heard my name being called. And I mean, what do people say? What is it when they call your name? Like what is that supposed to mean?
honestly, I have no idea. All I know is that they call your name. It's just they're trying to get your attention.
Yeah, I'm just wondering who was trying to get my attention.
Well, you'd have to investigate and find out.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't done anything at night at home, so.
But I'll tell you one thing. Sherry from PWI, Paranormal World Investigators, and Kirsten both had my name said on their ghost box. And my name is rare. It's not like an everyday Mike, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
whatever. Because mine's Murrad. And I've heard my name on their boxes. Well, not Kirsten. Kirsten told me my name right after I left.
Yeah.
But on Sherry's, I heard it. I asked, say my name. And right after I asked, it said my name. It said Murrad.
That's cool.
So,
I think that's always exciting. It's interesting. I find that interesting when you actually get a direct contact, especially like what you call it, live and stuff like that. So
yeah. So that was interesting to see that happen. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, but It is what it is, and you know what? I'm happy it said my name. So now the spirits know who I am. I'm famous to the spirits. I'm kidding.
Now the next thing is you're gonna get scratched marked 3 times. No,
Yeah.
that would be.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how I would feel like if a spirit like scratch you, and it's like, I'm sure it hurts, but I'm sure like that's an interesting thing.
Oh yeah. See, even Tony, the Rock fam, said I was there both times when it did.
Oh,
See,
nice.
so he heard it. So did anyone else hear my name when it in the ghost box when it said my name with
Yeah.
Kirsten or
Ahmad Tony
Sharon?
too.
So he said, the PM's like, it'd be funny if while we're talking about paranormal, the closet behind you, Manny, opened.
I seen. Well, I seen. I'm gonna share one time. I think it was Patty. Like Omar was at Patty's house, and this is supposed to be his doll is supposed to be a haunted and something like that. And apparently he goes to her house, and apparently something inside the closet breaks, and it's like she says like it's never happened and stuff like that. So I find that kind of interesting and stuff.
Did you just really say that, citizen? Wow.
I did not catch what he said.
I won't repeat it.
Something negative.
No, it was funny.
Oh, something funny. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that'd be interesting. Something pops out of my closet. I don't know how I would respond. I pull out the spirit box and communicate.
I'd be busting out all my equipment.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I got a few. I have a K2 meter. I have 2 audio recorders.
That was so close, Murrad.
And I have a spirit box. Actually, good question. What kind of speaker do you use for your PSP7 spirit box? Are you using the one that it comes with, like a little speaker? You know what I'm talking about? Or do you have a different type of speaker that you use?
Well, my actually kit's in my car. Hold on. Let me go down to my car and I'll actually show you guys real quick.
I guess I'll talk.
Okay.
No, you're good. And this thing has to chat.
Sorry, I'm just going down the steps.
Yeah, because I'm curious what's a better speaker. Because I have a PSP7.
This one's actually a really good one, and I mean, a few people already saw it. Like, oh, I gotta turn on the light.
You'll have to send me a link of it when you do, so I can find it. Well, you got it on Amazon and stuff.
Yeah.
I need a better speaker. Because the ones I have had have died, and it's like I don't get it. Like they'll last like a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden, boom, it dies, and it's like what?
Your speaker does?
Yeah, the little speaker. Here, hold on.
Whoops. Shoot, hold on. I gotta set you down. I actually opened it upside down. Whoops. I got a kit right here.
Yeah, my computer. It's nice. But I have no play wire.
Okay, this is what it is. Can you see it? It's actually pretty awesome.
No, you had to put on your camera.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. See, I'll show you. This is my little speaker.
Oh no, I forgot I was on chat and you can't. Okay, can you see me now?
I just saw you for 2 seconds. Yeah. Oh, you have one of those.
Yeah, I got 2 of these.
Those are pretty good. Those are better.
Oh yeah, these are. I had one that died on me when I opened the box.
Oh really?
But it was the batteries that died.
Oh, not the speaker itself. See, I have
No,
one.
not the speaker. And all I did is put in new batteries and
these don't. I don't think these last that long.
Which one? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I had that before. Yeah, I don't like those. I don't get those.
Yeah, I always connect it. See, like the little blue light. I always connect it and stuff, but it ends up dying. And it's like, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, just putting it back now.
So you have one of those ones. I've seen those. I know what you're talking about. I just have to get one of those sometime. And they're supposed to be like super loud too.
Oh yeah, they are. They're hella loud.
I think that's the one you have. I think it's the one that Zach and the crew uses. I think they use that type of speaker, the little circle round.
Yeah, they actually do.
Probably because it's better, maybe better material or stronger. That's gonna last longer.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at? Your garage?
Yeah. See, my car.
Is your car haunted?
car, are you haunted? Let me know.
It's possible.
If you're haunted, beep. Whoa! No,
Oh my
I'm
God.
kidding.
I actually have a friend that I used to work with, or she used to work with me, and she kept on telling me that her car was haunted, and she wanted me to investigate it, but I never did. It's possible. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not possible, but 'cause she
That's
said
funny.
she said he kept on acting out, and I don't know. I don't know. I haven't talked to her for a while, so I should message her and say, "Hey, is your car still haunted?"
It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few friends down in obviously in Florida. I have another friend, and he said he's seen shadows and stuff like that. Like I said, I only seen him one time a shadow, and this is what I was feeling when I was younger and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I never. I mean, I didn't debunk it, but for the information I knew that someone hung themselves, and I was feeling. I don't know if it was more because I was scared, but I remember getting like night terrors and always having dreams that someone was trying to kill me, and it was always weird. It was always weird when I was younger, and this was all in New Jersey and stuff. So that's something that I remember when I was younger. That things those memories.
Oh, huh.
But the house was so old that it had horse posts and stuff like that.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
Yeah, this was New Jersey. I mean, I think there's still people that live in that house, but now like it would be really cool to go to New Jersey and check out that house and see if you get any good communication there.
Huh. Interesting. Wow.
That would be interesting, but
It's weird how I can't see chat when I come back on Hangouts. I gotta keep switching back and forth.
yeah, it's weird. I mean, right now I have.
You don't have a chat on Hangout that you could watch. You know what I mean? Connected to YouTube.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I know there's group chat, so that's like if you and me wanted to talk and you wanted to say something privately, you can on there. But I don't know how to bring up the other.
So where everybody's watching, yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know how to do it from Google Hangouts. If you guys know, I mean, maybe you could figure that out whenever you do your next live stream. Are you doing one tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna be live tonight, probably in about. Well, depends on when I'm done with you. Then.
What is it over there right
It's
now?
already 5 p.m. my time, 5:05.
Yeah, it's 8 over here. It's
8.
we're,
Yeah, maybe you
we're
should just.
3 hours ahead of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so. Well, we pretty much did the interview. It was awesome, and
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Definitely share again your plugins, and I'll definitely after the live stream ends, I'll put the links down there for you for them too, so people can see that.
okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, and I'll give you some shout outs on my channel and all that, and thank you for the
thank you for
awesome interview you gave me.
Well, I appreciate it.
And then I'm gonna have to bring you on my channel one of these days too now and interview you.
I need more stories. I don't have a lot of stories, but it would be fun still.
Yeah, it will still be fun. We can hang out and we'll have like everybody ask questions too, like they were doing on this stream.
Yeah,
so.
that usually helps. So I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. So go ahead, share your plugins, and we'll wrap it up.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and you have a great night. Okay, and maybe I'll see you on my live stream in a bit.
All right. Well,
Okay.
yes. So thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll talk to you soon. All right.
All right. Thank you, guys. Everybody. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay.